It's just a spectacular film. It's just wonderful, and you have to go see it. You know, I'm the enemy of the state, and it's called Enemy of the State. It's me, and you know, Will Smith means quality.
Should have gotten her a watch.
In Enemy of the State, Will Smith plays a lawyer.
Robert Clayton Dean.
Was given a recording of an assassination.
And someone hides it in my bags. I don't know how much I should say because you got to see the movie.
And he's tracked down by some ruthless men.
The government that are willing to do anything to get it back through exclusive use of surveillance technology.
Let's get into his life.
But you're unaware for much of the film as to why they're after you.
Absolutely, I have no idea, but everyone thinks that I'm lying.
You have something they want!
But I don't have anything!
In real life, Will Smith is very smart and at the top of his game.
You so hot right now, you could do a movie with Chevy Chase and it'll make some money.
With big hits like Independence Day and Men in Black, Smith virtually owns the summer movie season's hottest weekend.
Because July 4th, that's Big Willie weekend. Plan to spend the 4th of July with Big Willie and your family.
But now Big Willie wants to lure his audience to a fall blockbuster.
Enemy of the State, that's, you know, November 20th, and it's kind of a Thanksgiving, Christmas kind of holiday thing. You know, so I'm gonna, you know, stake my claim there.
Will Smith has been staking his claim and breaking barriers ever since his multi-level music, television, and film career began in the late 80s. As the Fresh Prince, Smith teamed with Philly-based DJ Jazzy Jeff for a series of clever, cheerful, eminently accessible hip-hop hits.
So to you other kids all across the land, there's no need to argue, parents just don't understand.
Early in his career,
We work together.
Well, we do.
We should be a team.
We should.
Smith turned down a computer science scholarship to MIT to stay with music.
All through high school and all through grade school, math was always my favorite subject. I was always good with numbers.
In 1988, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince won the first Grammy ever for rap artists. But since the Grammys didn't realize how huge hip-hop would become, they didn't even televise that award.
It takes all the steam out of it, man, not being televised and your whole family and friends and fans not being able to accept it with you.
Just a bump in the road for the Fresh Prince. In 1990, Smith was offered the starring role in a sitcom where he would basically play himself.
I always knew I wanted to do something, but I didn't know what it was, you know. I act silly well, I do that very well, you know, so I think that acting was the natural progression for me.
When the music starts pumping and it's time to get on the dance floor, this is what you do.
Facing fame at an early age, Smith learned how to stay grounded.
I always had my family with me to make sure that I would stay on the right track.
So is he like the real Fresh Prince in a way?
It's like the Fresh King, sort of, I guess.
Oh, you're the Fresh King and this is the son, the Fresh Prince.
Yeah, this is my daddy.
My father was a serious disciplinarian, so I never was out of line too much.
With his priorities firmly in place, at 24, Smith was ready for the movies.
Excuse me, miss, you spent some change. All I want is a little something to eat. Gang!
He began with a small role in Where the Day Takes You, then earned critical praise playing a gay con man.
Hello.
In 1993's 6 Degrees of Separation.
This is like my first serious role. The character, he's a homosexual that I'm playing. That's enough for the day. That was like kind of difficult for me, taking the role. But, you know, I was wondering how my squad back in Philly would feel about it, you know?
A toast to you.
Oh, no. But everybody seemed to be pretty cool about it.
His screen image got a jolt of testosterone in 1995 when he starred with Martin Lawrence in the action film Bad Boys, directed by Michael Bay and produced by Enemy of the State's Jerry Bruckheimer.
He was a comedian on television. We made him a guy carrying a gun, and you believed it.
Now back up, put the gun down, and give me a pack of tropical fruit Bubblicious. And some Skittles.
In 1996, The Fresh Prince's last year on NBC, Smith found the role that fused his charm, good looks, and fast-talking appeal.
Welcome to Earth.
Crossing over to movies for good in the big-budget summer blockbuster Independence Day.
I saved your ass. I saved the world. That's the only reason you here.
Thank you.
MTV should stand for my TV.
Is that right?
Saved
You
it.
saved it?
Saved the world, boy.
We appreciate that.
And in 1997, Smith saved the world once again with Barry Sonnenfeld's Men in Black.
I'm sorry. Was that your auntie? then that must mean that that's your uncle then, huh? Oh, you know y'all look alike.
Let me see you just bounce it with me, just bounce with me, just bounce it with me. Come on, let me see.
And with the upbeat Men in Black single, Smith won his third Grammy for Best Rap Solo Performance. Finally, Smith got to accept a Grammy on TV, and he had something to say about the world of rap.
With the loss of Tupac and Biggie, that kind of shook the industry, and people realized that even though we are artists, we do have a responsibility for the ears and for what goes into the ears, the impressionable ears that are listening to the music that we make.
Two of those ears belong to Smith's son, Trey, who starred in the award-winning video, Just the Two of Us.
From the first time the doctor placed you in my arms, I knew I'd meet death before I let you meet harm.
Smith's '97 album, Big Willie Style, once again demonstrated the maverick at work. He ignored the current rage of gangsta rap and stuck to his family-oriented pop sound.
Big Willie Styles all in it, getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
Enemy of the State, a government agency, uses high-tech surveillance equipment to spy on ordinary citizens.
This is like a conspiracy theorist orgasm, you know? I mean, this film, it basically, it uses technology that exists. And I think that's the most scary element of the film. We're not making anything up.
How much did you have to think about issues of privacy when you became famous like this? I mean, you're not averse to taking your son to the award show and talking candidly about your wife and your ex and stuff. How do you draw the line, and where do you like to draw the line?
If you share enough, you don't give people things to search for. There's no reason for people to run out and try to go get some dirt from my ex-wife because I talk about it, you know.
In Enemy of the State, people do want to get some dirt on Will Smith's character.
Get out of my house. See, that's a good thing, see, because like all black men have to kick people out of their house. You know, it's just a part of being a black man. Like, as soon as you get your first house, the thing is you need to kick somebody out of your house. You know, it's true, it's true. White people ask your black friends.
You said once it's great to be black in Hollywood right now.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Oh, that's so great. I was talking about that actually with Enemy of the State, how, you know, if Tom Cruise would have done it, it would have been more like a retread, whereas you put Will Smith in it, it seems fresh and new, and a lot of that has to do with being black.
Black action stars more than they respond to white action stars, or in a different way when you watch a movie like this?
The black audience will specifically go to a movie on opening night just because there's black actors. I have like a built-in audience that's going to come see my movie no matter what, whereas other white actors may or may not have that type of support.
From his world-class co-stars, Gene Hackman and Jon Voight.
It's better to be part of a great scene than to be a great part of a bad scene. Now think about that, and we'll be right back.
So at the time you decided to make this movie, you had everyone wanting to make movies with you, which might have been a unique experience.
Yeah, coming off of Men in Black, it was you know, a lot of scripts coming, and this one was, you know, it's about the team. You know, Tony Scott.
I think he is great for the role because he's Mr. Everyman that the general public love, because he's generally the sweetest guy on two legs, you know, and they see it, they smell it, and they run with him and run for him.
Action!
Jerry Bruckheimer, I worked with Jerry before.
Will Smith is always somebody I want to be working movies with. I think he's just so much fun. Tom Cruise, of course, flirted around with this project for a little bit, and you know, he wasn't available because he was doing the Kubrick film, you know, and Will stepped right into it, and it was great.
Gene Hackman was attached and everything. You know, it's Jon Voight, man. You just can't beat the squad.
It's an amazing scene with you on the top of that, a hotel, when he's finally breaking it to you. You got the helicopters going back and forth.
It's real, and that's the thing that is, you know, I want to communicate it to people. It's like, oh, this stuff exists. I've seen it. I've seen this stuff. It really works.
For me, the whole paranoia of the film was a total acting job because I don't believe in any of that, you know. But I think in terms of entertainment, it's fascinating.
We see you getting more involved on the filmmaking end in the future, directing, producing, overseeing projects like that.
You know, directing is a tough job. I don't know if I want to direct, you know. Just actors can be a real pain in the ass.
So I'm told.
Yeah, you know. Where's my trailer? How come my damn trailer is parked so far from the set? Now I gotta walk 74 feet to the set. And where's my cappuccino? I need some damn cappuccino. I can't work without my damn cappuccino. Oh no, I'm sorry, this is a cappuccino. God damn it, I wanted an espresso. I know I said cappuccino, but you're supposed to know I mean espresso when I say cappuccino. You know, and I'm not prepared to deal with all that.
Intro to maestro, nice flow, hot like nitro, cool as ice though. That type of dichotomy, y'all know it's gotta be. Who else could it be but me?
You seem to enjoy the success you've earned more than a lot of other male stars in your position. Do you think that's true?
I enjoy life. I'm just happy to be here. You know, I mean, I'm blessed. Life is good, and I'm not about to complain. And I've just made a decision that I'm very happy. My life is good, and I'm going to enjoy myself.
One way or another.
Well, yeah, one way or another. I'm having a good damn time.